Oh! Hello, chat. I don't... What are you doing interrupting bath time? This is my hot tub. I hope you like my new hot tub. I've used all my streamer money to buy this. Thank you for the tips and subs and stuff. We made it, chat. As you can see, I'm living the dream now. I got this beautiful hot tub. And yes, I'm wearing clothes in it, but that's because I'm shy. I don't want to take my clothes off. Not today. Anyway, I've got my props, so I got this. This is good for scrubbing. This is really good for scrubbing under the arms too. It's actually a scalp massager, but you can use this anywhere you want. I've got my soap, of course. Dove soap is good soap. There you go. And you can't forget, by the way, these are the best loofahs. If you ever want to find a good loofah, these are the best. It's a natural loofah. It's made out of, whatever this shit is. Yeah, these are good. Natural loofah. It's made out of a plant. It's just like a plant that's been, like, dehydrated and then it becomes this wiry stuff. It's cool, right? I forget what plant it is, but those loofahs are the best. They go really soft. They exfoliate, but softly. They softly exfoliate. No boobies, I'm leaving, says Crystal. No boobies today. But there will be Stardew Valley boobies, because we're going to marry Abigail, and she has those. And we're going to have a baby with her, which means we probably are going to touch them. It doesn't happen on screen, but I'm assuming that happens. Anyway, gamers, let's play Stardew Valley. Let's go. I've got a controller today because it was difficult playing with keyboard and mouse. I found out why, by the way. There's a setting. It's like gamepad or keyboard, and I had it set on gamepad. So I was playing with keyboard and mouse, but with the gamepad controls, which doesn't work. So make sure if you're playing this on keyboard and mouse, you disable gamepad, or you will have a nightmare like I had last time. Anyway, let's get to the game, shall we? There we go. I wrote Bobby's so I don't get reported, says Jolly. That's smart. Where's the sound on the game? I guess it doesn't have much sound. Anyway, let's play. Just so you can tell, by the way, I'm still in the hot tub, but I have amazing background removal skills. So as you can see, I can... There we go, I'm still in the hot tub, as you can see. But, just for, you know, for ease of seeing the game, I thought, why not use my amazing background removal technology and remove the background anyway. But, I'm still in the hot tub. This is a hot tub stream. We are streaming on the hot tub channel. And if anyone asks, where's the hot tub? You're having a baby or it was a joke, says Misha. Congratulations, unless I misunderstood it. You misunderstood. I'm having a baby in the video game. Well, once we marry Abigail, then we'll have a baby. There we go. Day 7 of spring, year 1. We are grinding fishing to the max level. That's what we're doing here. That's the plan. Anyway. How's everyone doing today? Lovely to see you in the chat here for the hot tub stream. By the way, it is April 1st today. Happy April Fool's Day! Of course, I had no April Fool's plans, so I just decided to do a hot tub stream. So, yeah, I would never fool any of you. Ultra says, I got an app today, tracks your steps, converts the points that you earn cash and gift cards with. Takes a while, but if you're doing the steps... Wait, what? You do steps and then it gives you money? How does that work? Dude, they should have that on the NHS. It would solve obesity. Also, I'd make a lot of money, because I go running. Yeah, the NHS should pay me to go running. It's so smart, because I'm saving them a lot of money by running. It makes a lot of sense. I want cake, says Crystal. No! Don't be like me, I gained so much weight recently. I need to lose it now. We were fooled indeed. Who was... No one was... I didn't fool anyone. We're doing a hot tub stream, see? Hot tub stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Ultra says, oh, you can hear the bubbles. Listen. Can you hear those bubbles? Those are the jets. Thank you, gamers, for helping me support this lavish lifestyle of hot tubs and video games. Thank you for all your support. Let's go. Ultra says, not sure, I've done like 8,500 steps and made 107 points. You need like 3k for £15. Oh, you need 3,000 points for £15. And you've done 8,500 steps. Dude, that's worth it, dude, because I go running. So when I go running, I do like that many steps per day. And yeah, I'll get £15 for free. That sounds fun. Are they like tracking you and selling your data or something though? The water isn't moving. That's because these... Oh, it's because... Oh, I know what's going on. So the frame rate of the camera is perfectly synced to the... like the pressure of my jets. So like the water movement isn't being captured because the frame rate of my... It's a frame rate mismatch between my camera and the jet setting. The jet setting is set to the same frame rate so of my camera, so... Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it must be the same with the candle in the background too, yeah. It's a camera problem. Very logical, I know. Well, what else would it be? Why else wouldn't the water be moving? Manavi says non-believers. Yeah, stop with all your non-believer talk. This is my first hot tub stream. This is my first time. Anyway, gamers, back to Stardew Valley. We're wasting time. It's 10:20 AM already. Can I restart the day? Is that a thing? We gotta restart the day. Yeah, we can just do that. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be so incredible. Coro fish. The fisherman. Let's go! So we're gonna chill and play, put a pea in your nose if you are truthful. What does that mean? Can I put a pea in my nose? Anyway, Coro fish, someone dropped you off at the clinic. You passed out. I've billed you 167G. Oh my god. But look, I have so much money. 6,993. Come by the shop and check out the new rods I'm selling. They're the best money can buy, and if you can customize them with different kinds of tackle. Yes, he's selling the good rod. The good rod. The really good rod. Hooray! Perfect. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so he's selling the good rod, but I'm selling this smoked fish. This smoked bullhead. We also have 23 copper ore. That means we can build the, excuse me, we can build the furnace. There we go. Abigail single. Let's go, let's go. Look, single. She doesn't like us yet, though. We gotta make her like us. I know she likes, crystals and things. There's my little catfish eater. He doesn't like us either. No one likes us right now. So I'm trying to find the thing where I can craft the things. There we go. Furnace. I need stone. Weren't we collecting stone last time? Yeah, we got up to 14. We need more stone, don't we? We need more stone. We also need to water our little trellises. I'm just going to water my little... Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh dear. Oh, we have a problem. For some reason we woke up with 0 energy. I don't know why that's happened. But we can survive on this row. I'm going to eat the fish eggs. The fish eggs will sustain me. The eggs of the fish will sustain me. I'm going to eat a lot of these. There we go. The fish eggs will sustain. Very nutritious. There we go. Okay, so now we water the plants. It's because you passed out and then you wake up with no stamina. But how come the other day I passed out and I woke up with stamina? So how do you explain that, Meliora? I don't get it. The game's inconsistent. It makes no sense. Yeah, the other day I passed out and woke up and I had a full bar of stamina. No word of a lie, by the way. That actually happened. If you want proof, go look at yesterday's stream. It happened. So yeah, let's water these little guys. Good, good. By the way, I've had a haircut today. Can anyone tell? Probably not. It's actually not very obvious on stream when I've had a haircut because of the headphones. But if I take the headphones off, then you might see that I've had a haircut. See? the sides are shaved and the back. That's mainly what happened. I cut my hair today. Done a lot of things today. There we go. Okay, so fish eater over there, my little cat, is happy. We've watered the plants, but now this is when the fun begins. Because we need to get some more stone. Let's go get it. Getting stone. Here's some stone. Smush. So this farm isn't actually very stony, as we found the other day. It's kind of hard to find the stone. There's some stone. It's more like watery, this biome, or this area, this farm. It's watery, isn't it? But there is some stone. My pickaxe isn't strong enough to break boulders, but it is strong enough to break these little ones. Little stones. How lovely. So there we go. I'm gonna get more of these. By the way, there was some big news I saw today in the world of gaming. So, there's this game called S&Box, or Sandbox. It's S&Box, you know what I mean? Anyway, this game is in early access right now. You can actually get an invite to it. I got an invite, so I'm going to be playing that soon. I don't know if I'll play it this week, but I'll be playing it soon. And, yeah, was also some other news where it comes with an editor that uses Source 2 engine. So if you don't know what Source 2 engine is, it's the engine that Valve uses to make like Half-Life Alyx and Counter-Strike 2. But it's never really been available to the public. They don't have a Source 2 SDK. However, with Sandbox Editor, which releases with Sandbox, and you can currently try it out yourself now, you can utilize Source 2 to make your own games using Sandbox Editor. But there's more! Not only can you do that, gamers, not only can you use Source 2 to make games using Sandbox Editor, you can ship them royalty-free. Which means you can make a game using Sandbox Editor, export the game onto the Steam Store, and sell your game on the Steam Store royalty-free. Okay? Which means, yeah, you don't have to pay Valve anything for using their engine. You don't have to pay no one for using their engine. This is incredible news. Never been done before. Basically, the creator of Sandbox got a special deal with Valve, enabling him to do this with his game. And I think that's incredibly exciting. I'm going to try out this game soon, see what the game's like, and then maybe I'll even try the editor. I mean, I don't think I want to make my own game, but maybe Sandbox Editor makes it easy, because if it's anything like Gary's Mod, which, by the way, this game is also a spiritual successor of Gary's Mod, to make things even sweeter, right? If it's anything like Gary's Mod, it's going to be very easy to use, this game editor, so I'm excited to see how that goes. We might be seeing a lot of games made on this in the next few years. I reckon it's going to be very, like, easy to use and sort of accessible. That's what I'm trying to say, accessible. It's not very noticeable when you get a haircut, yeah, I know. You cut more hair from sideways, and with headphones, you can't see when you got a haircut, exactly. But I had a lot of hair on the sides, like it was like this, and I cut it all off. So there is quite a big difference. What's the catch? There is no catch. This is all just good news. It's all just good news. So you can use Sandbox Editor, made by the guy that made Gary's Mod. Gary Newman is his name. And his team. And you can play it today in early access. You can also use the Sandbox Editor. And Gary has made a deal with Valve that's going through very soon, where if you make a game using his editor, which, by the way, utilizes Source 2 engine, and you release a game on it, it's royalty-free, so you don't have to pay anyone for using the engine. So usually when you make a game using Unreal Engine, you have to pay Unreal, right? When you ship your game. With this thing, you don't have to pay anyone. No, royalty-free. I just think this is such cool news. I heard it today. Good news for gamers. Also, I bet Sandbox, the actual game, is really fun, because I used to be super into Gary's Mod. I don't know if any of you have played Gary's Mod. But I used to play it a lot back in the day. It's really, really good. Really fun. Basically a sandbox where you could utilize all of the Half-2 assets Half-Life 2, sorry, assets, and Portal assets and Team Fortress 2 assets and all kinds of source game assets, and you could import your own. You could play with them, edit them, make movies using the game and stuff like that. It was really cool. And this new game is basically Garry's Mod 2, so it's a spiritual successor to Garry's Mod, but it also allows you to make your own video games using the Sandbox editor and Source 2 engine. So, super cool. Royalty free! Valve are so awesome, aren't they? I like Valve because they make things that people want to buy. A lot of companies these days, they don't do that anymore. They make things and require you to buy them, kind of. Like, they had a product, then they moved to a subscription service, and to keep using that product, you need to buy the subscription. Then they keep adding things you don't even want, because you're now on their subscription, and they can do what the hell they want. They have you buy the balls. Valve are different in that they work through the old ways of, like, making things their customers actually want to buy. Or want to use. In this case, they've allowed Gary Newman to have this special contract where people can make games using his app, which uses Source 2, by the way, which is a Valve property, and they can ship them on the Steam store royalty free. It's incredible. It's so cool. I'm very excited. I mean, I don't know if I'll be making games on it, but I sure as hell probably will try it. And if it's accessible enough that I can make a game on it, maybe I will make a game, but we'll see. I think it's going to be really fun for testing out ideas. I looked a bit at the Sandbox editor. It's very cool, so you can do on-the-fly adjustments to your game. So what that means is there's no need to compile. I think some other engines have this now as well these days, but there's no need to compile the code to run the game level. It, like, compiles instantly, kind of, in the background. So you can make a change to your game, like change the physics, like the gravity level or something, and then it will just change instantly, like while you're testing the game at the same time. So you can test the game and develop the game at the same time, in real time, which is cool. I think there are some other games that do that. Oh, do you think it might be an April Fool's? I don't think so, because this was announced not on April Fool's. It was announced, like, recently, like a week ago. It's only just catching up to me. I hope it's not April Fool's. That would be so... This would be a terrible April Fool's. It would just be sad. That's not funny. I'm struggling really bad to save this chana masala, says Ultra. Adding a ton of extra spices. Starting to think I caught COVID in the last hour. Ah, you can't... So, what is it missing, Ultra? It might be acidity. If you're wondering what the chana masala is missing, try adding a bit of acidity to it, like a lemon juice. Okay, because sometimes what's missing from... Sometimes when you think you got all the flavors there's something missing. A lot of the times it's acidity, because people forget about that. There's, like, salt, acidity, umami, sweetness. Then you got, you know, spice. And then you got lots of different other flavors that you can layer on top of there, but... A lot of the time people they forget about acidity, and they're just like, it's not working, it's not tasting right, and chana masala does need a bit of acidity. It's kind of like a tomatoey sauce, isn't it? Anyway. I don't trust anyone today, says Jelly. Haircuts look sleek, brother. Thank you, Jelly. Okay, let's keep playing. Anyway, yeah, that was some news today I saw. Does anyone have any other news they'd like to share, like gaming news or otherwise? That was my gaming news. What else did I see today that was interesting? I think that was about it. I mean, I did see a new game for us to try. It's called Content King. That looks like a funny streamer game to play. So I might play that at some point. I found Sandbox and Content King, and I've got a lot of other games to try, so we're not going to be short of games to play. Over the next few weeks. We got a lot of games to try out. So that's exciting. Yeah, and my diet plan is starting to work. I'm starting to stick to the diet plan. And I should be back to my exercise schedule soon, and we should be losing some weight. I have a new goal now written on my whiteboard of 90 kilos. I want to lose 15 kilos. And then I should be like razor trim for the summer. So we're going to have to lose that fast because summer's coming quickly. It's April now. April, May, June. We got like 3 months, basically. 2 or 3 months to lose this weight. We can do it, gamers. Then I can take some beach photos. I won't actually do that, probably, but... Anyway, I'm not playing the game. I got to play the game. So we got the fiberglass rod. We should probably do some fishing. No, we need to buy the new fishing rod from Willy, don't we? And it's getting late, so we might need to stop by for a coffee at the coffee place. Let's go do that. Okay, here we go. We need to stop off for a coffee at the coffee place because we're not going to go there fast enough. We're too slow. We got to buy the new rod. Because we are... Fisherman! I'm the fishman. I am the fishman. I am the fishman. Okay, so the Stardrop Saloon sells the finest coffee in the game. We're gonna go get some. Yes, I do need a drink of coffee, baby! There you go, I bought 10 coffees from him. Shit, I think this might be... I don't know if we'll be able to afford the rod. I don't know how expensive it is. It's probably like 5,000, so we might not be able to get it. But I'll drink this coffee anyway. I feel like actually this rod is 7,500, so we might have just completely screwed our chances of getting it by... But anyway, we only had about 7,000, so if it is 7,500, we couldn't have bought it anyway. Not right now, anyway. Okay, so... Where is your new thing? I knew it was 7,500, damn it! Damn you, Willy! Damn you to hell, Willy! Now I'll just be up here fishing in this little bubble area, because I found a bubble area up here. Do I even have bait for my rod? I'm running out of bait. This is terrible. This is terrible, actually. So I'm using a controller today, mainly because it makes fishing way more fun, because then you get rumbles. Like, my controller's vibrating right now. It's way more immersive. So that's nice. Even though it is... I think it is easier to fish using a mouse, just because the clicks are so precise, but the controller gives you the feedback that you desire, you know, when you're doing fishing. There you go, we got a sunfish, we got some treasure as well. Wood diamond! Diamondo! We found Diamondo and some roe, that's beautiful. And we found some algae. And we found some... What else are we gonna find? Yeah, we'll just min-max the fishing game. Get loads of fishing levels. Let me know when the bubbles go, gamers. Where's this tub? I'll show you in a second. Da 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 boom da 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 dum da da la 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 da dim ba boom buddy. Here's the tub. Da 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 dum buddy. Make sure you exfoliate. Da 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 da. Hey Hassan Taze, how are you? I'm in the tub. I'm in my hot tub. Thank you so much, gamers. Thank you for letting me afford this lavish lifestyle. Thank you for the subs, the bits, all of that. We finally did it. We achieved escape velocity. I now own this beautiful hot tub. Complete with candles and lavender and other nice things. Washing your clothes at the same time, that's money saving right there. Yeah, I mean, you can take a poor person, you know, out of the streets and into the mansion, but you can't take the I don't know. I don't know how to say that expression, but you know what I mean. You can't take the poor out of my heart, so I'm washing my clothes at the same time. Trying to save some money. But yeah, here we are in the hot tub playing some Stardew Valley. I'm living the dream. Thank you, gamers, for your support over the year. It's thanks to you guys that I can do this. I can sit in my hot tub and play some Stardew Valley. So thank you. I want my money back, says Hugh. What, because I spent it all on a hot tub? Hey, man. My dream has always been to be a hot tub streamer. I thought you were funding the dream. Ta-da-da-boom-bee, ta-da-da-la-la-la, ba-la-li-la-la. Anyway, we're getting some smallmouth bass. How have you been, Hassan Taze? I remember you. For fuck's sake, says Ultra. What do you do, Ultra? Ultra used fennel seeds instead of cumin. Oh man, that is rough, dude. I mean, fennel seeds, I like the taste of fennel anyway. Fennel is nice. You can add fennel and cumin. Fennel and cumin. Then you're dealing with a spicy curry. A well-spiced curry, a well-flavoured curry. Let's go! We're fishing at such a rate. I'm starting to feel exhausted. I know, we're gonna have to eat more eggs. Eggs. Quick, eat the eggs! Damn it, I'm bad at the game. Eat the eggs! You need energy! You need energy! More energy! More energy! More energy! Let's go, let's go! Yeah! More algae! More algae! Algae has energy. Ta-da-da boom-bie, da-la-la-lambade, ba-la-la-la-la, bro-dee-dee-da-la. I'm getting these smallmouth bass. Beautiful. Beautiful bass. See, I was certain last night I wasn't going to do a Stardew Valley Part 2, but then, you know, it took so long setting up the hot tub that I didn't have another game ready, so I thought why not go with Stardew Valley again. And here we are, gamers. We're back on the Fisherman. And I'm trying to complete the game mainly by fishing, and we're on the Riverland biome, which makes your farm very waterlogged, I must say. I was planning to do the standard farm, but after seeing the river farm, I was like, well, if I'm a fisherman, it's good that starting with a smoker, I guess, so I should choose this one. Also, I'm sure we can make an interesting layout for our farm design. And Abby says, when Koroku reaches his 50s, he will be just as crazy as he is now. What do you mean crazy? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm perfectly sane individual. A perfectly sane individual. That likes a spot of Stardew Valley in the tub. As do many normal people. Pop. Let's go. Maybe on my Amazon wishlist I should put like a more expensive hot tub than the one I'm in, you know? Put a hot tub on my wishlist so we can really get wet and sudsy. Not that I'm not wet and sudsy right now, but you know what I mean. Even more so. I hope I'll be here to see him when Koroku's 50. Yeah, maybe I'll still be streaming then. I mean, that's a long way in the future, isn't it? But, yeah, hopefully I'll still be streaming. Or still doing something fun. Still doing something online. At least playing Halo, or, well, whatever. At least playing some... whatever game will be popular in 20 years. Nice, we're getting a lot of fish here. Good stuff, good stuff. Some more roe. That was a good book we found. Oh god, we gotta eat more of the eggs. Or do we have any kind of jelly to eat? No, we don't. We need to eat the eggs. Eat the eggs! If I could eat the diamonds, I would be eating them, but I'm not allowed to eat those. I have to eat the eggs. Sorry, eggs. Sorry, little baby fish. I feel bad about eating the baby fish because... I mean, the baby eggs. Because, have you ever seen Finding Nemo? At the start of Finding Nemo, there are all those little baby egg fish. Little fish egg babies. And they all get eaten. And that makes me feel sad. And now I'm doing that crime. I'm doing the same crime as the bad fish by eating these eggs. That makes me a little sad, but a fisherman's got to do what he got to do. If I got no energy to fish, what am I supposed to do? You know, got to eat those eggs. This is quite a good spot for fishing, I think. I've used this spot many a time. Oh, I got broken glass as well. Maybe not so good. I'm fishing into my hair right now. I wonder if there are any fish in my hair. I did have a haircut today, so probably... Abigail! I bet she likes algae. Do you like algae, Abigail? Let's see if she likes algae. How do I give this to her?
What were you thinking? This is awful!
Well, she doesn't like algae. Shit. Well, she can't hate me any more than she already hates me, so that's fine. It was worth a try. So Abigail, you know, the owner of our hearts, she doesn't like algae, so that's good. Maybe I should have given her the diamond. Shit, I should have given her the diamond. But that's a big risk to roll. What if she doesn't like diamonds, though? That's pretty risky, because it's worth a lot of money. I think the algae was the safer bet. I mean, she looks like she would like algae. Have you seen her hair? Her hair basically looks like algae. I thought she would like algae. I thought it would be her style. I don't see any chest hair. What the fuck does Ultra? Well, yeah, right. That's for later. That's for later in the stream. Right now, I'm just chilling in the hot tub with my shirt on, if that's alright, because I'm feeling a bit shy, but I'm sure once I loosen up a bit in the tub, I'll take my shirt off. Da 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 boombier, da da la 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 la, ba la la li la. What do you ask for when you go for a haircut? Me? I don't. I cut my own hair, so I ask myself, should I cut my hair right now? And then I say, yes, because it's been a long time, mate. And then I'm like, damn it, I hate cutting my hair, and then I do it anyway. That's what I did today. Yeah, I really don't... You know what, today, though? Today, though, I thought, you know what? It wasn't so hard to cut my own hair, so why do I always leave it so long, to the point that I'm getting annoyed with my hair? Next time, if I get the inkling of the feeling of I want to cut my hair, I'm just going to do it. Because it's not too difficult. It's not too difficult. Ba-la-la-dum-be-day, ta-la-la-dum-be-day, loo-la-la-lip-be-doo, dum-be-da, green algae. I got some green algae. I never know what to ask for the hairdressers, like, do lads know the names of hairstyles? Yeah, they do actually, yeah, so what you might want to try, Ultra, is a... Shit, I've forgotten what it's called. You want to try a... tapered... fade? A blowout. A tapered blowout thing? I've forgotten what it's called. I've forgotten what it's called, actually, but, yeah, the kids do know the names of the hairstyles. They learn them on TikTok, then they ask the barbers for them. It's funny, actually, how... So, the younger generation of lads now, they're very looks-obsessed. Very, very looks-obsessed. They're like little girls. Not that that's... I'm not saying that it's bad to be a little girl. I'm just saying, my generation, we cared a lot less about our looks, especially the guys. I think it's just going... I think girls and guys care more about their looks these days. The younger generations. It's just, for both genders, it's gone up. It's increased. And it's probably social media to blame. The connectivity. Okay, so I'm going to eat some more eggies. Ultra says, I just tell the hairdresser to do what they think I'd suit, but I don't think they like that. Well, when I was a kid, the only guys with good haircuts were the ones where their mum, I guess, chose the haircut for them, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, those were the only guys with, like, good haircuts. Everyone else just went to the barber and they just kind of, like, did the standard butchering to the hair. I never had a good haircut when I was growing up. I mean, the best haircuts I've ever had are the ones I've given myself, really. I've had one good haircut before, I think. When I was living in Portsmouth, I went to a Barbary salon place, and this girl with tattoos cut my hair, and she knew what she was doing. She gave me a really good haircut. But that was after giving me a bad haircut first, because this was when I had really long hair, and I just wanted my hair trimmed to, like, shoulder length, but they trimmed it too short, so it went into, like, a triangle. And then I went back the next day and I was like, yeah, you fucked my hair up, so just cut it short. And then she gave me a really nice haircut, but she did fuck it up first, to be fair. To be fair, she did fuck it up first, and then that's why I don't have long hair anymore. I had long hair, and I was going to keep the long hair, so I went for a trim, but they completely made me look ridiculous, so then I had to cut it all off, and I haven't grown long hair since then. Ultra says I had a step-cut mullet combination as a kid. I was quite poor. Step-cut mullet. Well, those are trendy now, mate, so you'd be doing just fine. Those are like the haircut now, aren't they? To be honest, Ryan, I think the cost of living crisis has caused people... A lot of people now... A lot more people cut their own hair now. I mean, including me, right? I've just got billed $399 to cover my medical expenses. Bloody hell. And look, I do have a full bar of energy, though. I think it depends who saves you. So if Dr. Harvey saves me, he replenishes all my energy. But if some other bloke saves me, like Jojo Mart, they don't leave me with any energy. So I think it depends on who saves you. That's just my guess, but we do have a full bar of energy now, even though we slept. Wait, where's my fishing? Not my fishing, where's my watering can? There it is. So again, let's fish all day. All day. All day. We fish all day. I'm going to go to the beach because we might get enough to buy the rod today. So this is kind of like an optimized run, but not a pixel perfect run. I'm not trying to beat any speed run records. That's for another time, maybe. But I'm just playing around. I'm seeing what I can do with just being a fisherman, you know. Instead of a farm run fisherman. Usually I'm a farm run. I really like min-max the community center. Like, I make sure every season I do everything I can for the community center. And give everyone all the right gifts and all that, and do all the right seasonal challenges. That's how I usually play the game, but I've evolved past that now. I can't be bothered to do all that, so this time we're playing differently. So I'm going to sell this diamond. And these... Oh, the glasses actually I'm going to keep, because I can use those in the recycling machine. Amethyst. You'd think I'd give this to Gunther, right? Wrong. I'm going to sell the amethyst because I want money. Gunther can go suck it, for all I care. Suck it, Gunther. I'm not giving you my treasures, I'm selling them on the black market. Green algae I'll also sell here. Copper I will keep. For bars, we've got enough to make a copper bar now, that's good. Good progress there. Wood I'll put away. Clam, I think Mr. buys them. Mr. Willie buys those. Rice shoot, I should probably grow some rice. If I'm to play properly. Oh, smallmouth bass. Oh, I have a smallmouth bass to put in the old smoker. Let's put this in the old smoker, eh? Double our money that way. Beautiful. I love how I just smoke fish inside my house. It must be the smelliest house of all time. That would be absolutely putrid, wouldn't it? Imagine smoking fish in your house. It's just so silly, isn't it? Smoking fish in there. It's just the default place was the inside your house, which I just find really funny. Smoking fish literally just inside, next to where you sleep. Smoking fish next to where you sleep. Beautiful. That's how you can tell that this guy really is into his fish. If you're smoking them next to where you sleep, that's how you know you're really into your smoked fish. Oh, I just tell the hairdresser to do what they think I'd suit, but I don't think they like that. Yeah, people don't like that. In general, people want you to tell them what you want exactly. Just like how you don't want to tell them what you want exactly, because you don't really know. They also don't really know what to give you, and they would like you to tell them what you want exactly. This is why you should never go to a... don't go to a restaurant and say, "Surprise me." People don't like that, just don't. You won't be very popular there, basically. With the servers, or the chef. They don't generally like that. Unless it's a restaurant where they say, "Ask us to surprise you if you would like." You know, unless it says it on their menu or something. Then generally you don't want to do that. Yeah, people hate it. Or if you're at a bar, don't do it. Don't say "surprise me." Like think about what you want and order it, I think. Maybe flip a coin yourself and to choose, but don't put it on them to choose for you. Hey Vanavi. Hey Stargazer. We are playing Stardew Valley, and I just planted some rice. Now I'm going to see if my smoked fish is ready. It is ready. You know what I'm going to do after getting my smoked fish? Smoke more fish! I'm the fish smoker! Then I'm going to drink some coffee. Has anyone else been watching One Piece Season 2? I've been watching it while eating. I found, like, a good thing for me to do is while I'm eating, if I would like to now, I watch an episode, I watch some Netflix or whatever. Oh no, not the community center, no, skip. I don't care about that. There, so Lewis there was saying, oh, the old community center, it's all run down, I wish it were not run down, and then we're meant to, like, help him with it. Not doing it this time. I'm going with Jojo Mart. They know what the customers want. Convenience. Air conditioning. Variety of choice. They know what the people want. I'm going with Jojo Mart. I'm going with the evil guys, basically. I'm going evil on this one. So he... Will you buy my fish? Will you buy my fish? Let's see if he will buy my fish. I think he will buy my fish. Am I rich? I'm not rich enough. Not for the new rod. Damn it, I wish I could sell my old rod. That would make all the difference, wouldn't it? I should have left my smoked fish behind. Why did I bring that with me? Fool's error. I mean, rookie error. That's what I'm trying to say. Rookie error! But anyway, there's bubbles here. Let's get the bubbles. Get the bubbles. It's a hit! Perfect. It's a perfect catch. It's an anchovy of length 7 inches. It's quite a large anchovy. Very nice. What's next on the menu? Okay, what you watch when you eat. Wait, what? What you watch when you eat. What does that mean? What do you mean, what do I watch when I eat? Oh, you mean, yeah, Netflix. Sorry. I lost my train of thought there. Yes, so, I've been watching One Piece Season 2 while I'm eating. Before I would work while I eat before, but I've decided that maybe it would be healthier if I watched, if I had some, you know, normal people have lunch break, where while they're eating they watch something they might want to watch, or something like that. Yeah, I wasn't doing that. I was just working while I eat, and working while I sleep, and working while I'm awake, working all the time. So then I was like, this seems unhealthy, maybe I should watch some Netflix while I eat. So I've been watching One Piece Season 2, it's quite good, I recommended it. If you haven't seen Season 1, then start with Season 1, I would say, before Season 2, but yeah, Season 2's been good. It's very well done, like it's very, they've done all the powers and special effects and stuff pretty well, it's pretty believable, it's just like the anime. It's just like the anime, you know? And it's kind of like, it's a good time, it's kind of like joyful and fun. It's a show where it's just like, hey, you want to have a good time? Watch this. Have an easygoing, good time. Enjoy. What's funny about One Piece, there is quite a lot of death. There's quite a lot of, like, darkness in One Piece. Like, in one of the scenes, like, someone's neck gets snapped, etc., you know? There's quite a lot of violence and death, but it's, like, delivered in such a way that you don't really notice it that much. Like, it's done in a tasteful way where it's not so bad. It's not like, oh, man, oh, it's not, like, horrible. I noticed that today. I was like, there is quite a lot of violence in this. A lot of people die, but you don't really notice. It goes right over your head, all the people dying. It's just, you're just having a good time. There you go. Enjoy. Let's go, hot tub stream. Let's go, Speedy. That's right, I'm in my hot tub right now. You want to see? I'll show you. So I've just disabled my background removal so you can see the hot tub. It's pretty cool, right? Or we can go to the full scene if you really want to see the hot tub. There we go. Ah, it's so relaxing. I've already sudsed myself up, but I'll just do a bit of exfoliation. Okay. Hope you're all enjoying the hot tub stream today, gamers. Yeah, what do you mean, April Fools? I'm in the hot tub. What do you mean? There's no April Fool's joke here. I said I didn't have time to do an April Fool's joke, so I decided to do just a hot tub stream today. Regular hot tub stream. Always wanted to do one. How's everyone doing? Are you selling your hot tub water? Yes, it's £50. No, $50 per pop. If anyone tips me $50, I'll send them the hot tub water. I think that's cheaper than Belle Delphine's, to be honest. Well, actually, maybe not. I'll have to check what her price was. I'm going to sell cheap. I'm going to undercut Belle Delphine. That's my plan. If we undercut Belle Delphine, we should get a lot of sales. That makes sense to me, right? Yeah, if we undercut her, we should do pretty well. How much does amaranths go for, actually? So, let's see. How much is... Ah! She was selling hers for $30. I'll sell mine for $29 then. That's actually quite cheap. Like, because you have to buy the jar. You have to have a bath, probably with soap. Maybe... She probably used a quite expensive soap. You know what? I don't know if she was making profit off that. Okay, so how much with... Oh, that was before the cost of living crisis, though, wasn't it? So that was probably quite a lot of money back then. So how much is amaranth bathwater? She's the other one I know that sells bathwater. She was selling her used hot tub water for $100. Holy shit, dude. Oh well, I think $50 is fine then. I'm not selling mine. That was in 2022. She was selling $100. She was also selling fart jars. The fart jars were $1,000. You can't even jar a fart, really. Dude, I can't believe the fart was more expensive than the hot tub water, because you can't even jar a fart. Everyone knows you can't really jar a fart. That's ridiculous. I think the water should cost more than the fart, to be honest. At least the water's real. You can't jar a fart. There's no way. We don't have the technology. We don't have the technology to jar a fart. Come on. Sounds like you've tried to jar a fart. We just simply don't have the technology. Come on. Let me know if the hot tub water is a thing. I'll grab two. Yeah, it's okay, so it's $50 per hot tub water. RIP your search history. Why? Because I searched amaranth, how much is the bath water? I guess so. I guess not. My search history now looks very sus. They're going to think I was looking into buying it. I think they were successful in... What's that say? Oh, my chat's broken as well. You know, someone earlier said the chat window's broken. Mine's broken too. Why is my chat broken? Can anyone... Yeah, my chat's broken too on Twitch. Hang on, let's try and reload it. The Twitch chat's acting weird today. Nope, still broken. It doesn't work in pop-out mode anyway anymore. They were successful in jarring a fart in Jackass. Oh, really? How did they do it? Anyway, let's keep fishing. Need to make Willie proud. Need to make Willie proud. But yeah, it's $50 per bath, a hot tub jar, but gamers, just let me know. Half the price of Amaranth's bathwater, and my bathwater, if anything, is more potent than Amaranth's. It's going to be much more potent than Amaranth's. Amaranth's water is probably nasty. Mine is going to be much nicer. It's locked. Damn it! It's 5 PM. Come on, let me in. Damn. We did all that fishing. I don't think we'll be able to buy the rod today, but we'll get it tomorrow. So, I think if we were really min-maxing, we would already have the rod by day 8. We'd probably get it like day 4 or something. But I suck at the game, so we're day 8 without the iridium rod. We're still doing all right though. We got a spare bit of change. We got a bit of change on us. We're doing a lot better money-wise than I normally do on a farming-style playthrough. On a farming-style playthrough, I'm usually poor as hell. Or on an everything playthrough. So on a playthrough where you're evenly sort of doing all the things like mining, fishing, farming, you have less money than this at this point of the game. In fact, you're usually pretty damn broke until like a few seasons later, aren't you, in this? Then suddenly you get rich big time. In this game, you stay broke for a long time until you suddenly get rich big time. At least if you're playing normally. Then you become giga rich, don't you? But I'm actually on a pathway to getting giga rich faster, which is if you just focus on one profession, I think you get giga rich sort of faster. If you level one profession at a time, I think it's actually more optimal for getting money early game, at least. Now a verse for our collective tale. In the chat where haircuts and hot tubs blend, Ultra shares their style trend. Stargazer seeks the promised splash. The promised splash. She wants the hot tub water. While Kuroku Gaming keeps the cozy stash. April Fool's jokes and lurks in the night. Hot tub water sales just might ignite. Search histories that make us scream. In Kuroku's stream, it's all a meme. Haha. True. In my stream, it's all a meme. Look at my bath water gleam. Under the moonlight. It is true. Buy one, get one free. $100 from you. Wait, no, it would be $50. Buy one, get one free. Yeah, maybe I'll do buy one, get one free. $50. Yeah, that would undercut both Amaranth and Belle Delphi. Give me that water. Preston was wearing a plastic globe helmet over his head like an astronaut and it had a tube connected to it. I can't remember who, but someone farted in the tube. Oh, and the fart was trapped in the helmet and he barfed. That's so gross. No one can resist buy one get one free deal. No, they can't. 2 for 1 on Kuroku bathwater. Vials. Yeah, actually, I'll sell it in little vials. Instead of jars, I'm going to sell little vials for like 20 quid. $20. Bam, 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 bam. Has anyone tried to sell toilet water? Or is that going too far? I assume that would be even more expensive than the fart jar. Dum bong 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 bong. Do 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 do. I just remembered that Pokemon does actually have fishing, doesn't it? But you fish for the Pokemon, then you have to fight the Pokemon, don't you? Good stuff. If ladies sell their used underwear, you can sell toilet water. Yeah, you'd think so, but probably they wouldn't let me. It's probably a law against it. Hazardous waste. I'm exhausted. Why not have a delicious Joja Cola? Then I'll have energy. And Flounder Row. Lovely. Lovely bit of Flounder Row. Keep my spirits high. There we go. And we're good to go. After some Flounder Row, I'm always good to go. More fishing. So, I think tomorrow we'll definitely be able to afford the old iridium rod, and then that's basically the best rod in the game. Unless there's another rod I don't know about. I think the iridium rod's the best one, but maybe there's one I don't know about. Maybe there's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious rod that is like even more powerful. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even the sound of it is really quite atrocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Dum-de-lily-dum-de-lie, dum-de-lily-dum-de-lie. I've tried to do some fishing, but Willie says I can't. Because his shop's not open, because he's such a fucking cunt. I tried to fish for herring, but I used my max cast. Probably find some flounder, because it's a higher level fish. Um-de-lily-um-de-lie, um-de-lily-um-de-lie. Thinking I hit something. Hit. Give me this treasure chest. Oh! Give me the treasure. Thank you. Got it. Nice. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Got some herring. Got some coal. Got some herring roe. Nice. Some good loot. I'm a looter. I'm a shooter. I hope you're enjoying the relaxing sounds of... No! Didn't get the treasure chest, damn it. Hope you're enjoying the relaxing sounds of Stardew Valley in my hot tub. Does everyone know the video upload limit on Discord? No idea. Why are you reaching the limit? Are you anywhere close to the limit? I think it's probably like at least 100 megabytes. Throw this on the floor. Well... we should probably leave. Let's drink this coffee and get out of here. Drink this coffee and scram. Speedy style. Woohoo! Yeah, I like to buy the coffee so I can run fast. I don't know if it's worth it really to use the coffee because it's 300 G a pop on coffee, but I just prefer to run fast so I take the expense. Uh-oh. I went the wrong way to get to my house. Fast. This is a slow way to get to my house. Hopefully the coffee saves me. I'm trying to make a run to my house. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. No! There's no way I'm going to make it. I would have made it if I ran the other way. Oh yeah, this way is not the way. Oh my god, I don't even know if I can get out of here. Ah! Let me through! I'm dead. Yeah, I'm so dead. Holy shit. I'm passing out here. Good night, gamers. Damn it! Now I didn't get to sell any of my fish. So now I'm gonna have to sell them to Willie again. But I did sell a diamond for 850. Oh no, it was amethyst and a diamond. Wait, I sold an amethyst? No, that's for My love. She likes amethyst. I forgot. Why'd I sell an amethyst? Damn it. That's for the lady. Whatever she's called. That's for my love. Coro fish, you're lucky I found you. I stole all your things, says Linus. It's been so long since I heard from you. Love, Mumsy. 500G enclosed. Thank you, that'll pay for my medical bills. Okay, so we should probably eat this roe. Because we have no energy. Good thing about fishing is energy is not much of a problem. Because you're basically taking energy out of the water constantly. Stores and stores of energy. Anyway, let's water our beans. We're bean farmers. I'm a bean farming fisherman. Is what I've chosen to be in this game. I ain't nothing but a bean farming fisherman. A bean farming fisherman. A bean farming fisherman. And I like to eat my fish with a side of beans. Bean farming fisherman. Bean farming fisherman, bean farming fisherman, and I can't say no to a side of beans with fish. Bong gong dong gong dingy dongy dish. There you go, I just invented a really nice Fallout-esque song for myself. Okay, so... so watering can... no, we need more water. Let's get more water. The song reminds me of Flapjack, says Stargazer. Who's Flapjack? There once was a fisherman who farmed... There once was a fisherman who also farmed beans. His trellises lined across the way. And he would take his watering can to the trellis every darn day. Oh. It would be gosh darn day, wouldn't it? Okay, so I should probably sell a... do you think he buys Roe, the man, the Willy guy? I don't know if he likes Roe. Do you think he likes Roe? Ah, I don't know. I don't know if you'll like my roe. But I do know that I have halibut to smoke. Let's sell this smoked fish. There you go. Yeah, let's smoke some fish, baby. Smoke some halibut? Because halibut's, that's like 400G, isn't it? The halibut. Yeah, we smoked a halibut once. It was very, very lucrative to smoke. I was thinking of Hypnotoad. That's the sound of Hypnotoad. Ultra is totally against AI. I thought about showing my No Man's Sky base sometime. Might do it in pig form. Yeah, dude, you can upload that. Like, you can definitely do that. I've seen other people do it. Yeah, I think the limit is at least 100 megabytes, so you can do quite a long video. Depending on the upload settings, the quality. Here, let's go to Willy and sell him some fish. What's that noise? That was weird. I heard a noise that was like chugga 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 chugga. Yeah, he does buy roe. Thank goodness. Willy, Willy, buy my roll. Willy, Willy, guy. Willy, 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 buy my roll. Willy, 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 guy. He does... Willy does buy my roe. Willy, buy my roll. Oh, Willy, hey. Willy, buy my roll. Willy, 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 buy my roll. Willy will buy my roll. Okay, so Willy won't buy my rose, so that's good, so we can buy the iridium rod now. Fantastic, we got it, gamers, we got the rod. That's the next part of our plan complete. Now we need more bait, because we don't have enough of this. But we'll make sure we can also buy the spinner. Should we get the spinner or the... I think the spinner will do. Yeah, the spinner. We'll buy a couple of spinners to make us the winners. By fishing all the fish in the sea. Fishing all the fish in the sea. So, yeah, we're gonna attach the bait to this iridium rod and attach the spinner. So, top tip of this game, it's called Stardew Valley, okay? So, you can get this iridium rod if you get your fishing skill high enough. As you can see, my fishing skill is now like level 7. I think you only need like level 6 or 5 to get the to unlock the iridium rod. Maybe level 6, 7, I don't know. It's close to there. But anyway, once you get the iridium rod, you can attach lures to your rod. So I've attached the spinner here, which increases the bite rate. And the bait also increases the bite rate, so I'm going to get a lot of bites, basically, is what I'm saying. You can also take the bait off your old rod, but I don't have any bait on my old rod. And now I'm going to do some fishing, and when I get enough fish to sell to Willy, I'm going to go back to Willy and see if he will buy more fish off me so that I can buy more bait, because I'm kind of running out of bait. But yeah, the bite rate should be really high now. So as you can see, it's going to be very quickly. It's going to be very quick for the fish to bite. There we go. The fish are biting like crazy now, because I have the spinner and I have the bait. Yeah, I prefer the lures that increase the bite rate, because I find the fishing minigame quite easy, so I don't like the ones that make it easier. I prefer the ones that make the fish bite more. Bite my lure, you little fishies. There we go. There she blows, chat. They be biting up in these seas. This is some good waters for fishing. Willie was right. These are some nice waters for fishing. There are a lot of fish up in here. We got some more herring. And we got a sonar bobber, which we're going to sell, because we don't need those. I like to sell those for extra money. Depends on your playstyle. You might love the sonar bobber. Me, don't care for it myself. The sonar bobber tells you which fish you're about to catch, but that to me is useless information. I don't need to know that. If it's a fish, I'm going to catch it. That's all I need to know. Is it a fish? Now, if it's not a fish, hey, maybe it's some jelly. I like jelly as well, so... What is Willy doing outside... Willy, where are you going, man? Wait, where's Willy going? It's 10 a.m. He should be in his... Willy, what are you doing, dude? Hang on, let's drink some coffee so we can catch up with Willy. So, top tip, right? If you're low on energy, you can just drink a coffee and that'll get you going and get you going fast, too. Where are you going, mate? A true angler has a respect for the water. Don't you forget that. Yeah, so why aren't you at your shop? Where's he actually going? That's weird. It's only 10 a.m. It's Tuesday. Is it his birthday or something? Wait, what the fuck? He's left it unlocked as well. I'm not allowed to do anything in this house. What's this? Bobber style. Oh, I can change... I can make it look different. I can make it a smiley face. That's so cute. I'm gonna make it a smiley face. I didn't know I could do that. Stardew Valley, awesome tip. Let's go. Woo! So, another awesome tip in Stardew Valley. If you go into Willy's little fisherman house, you can change your bobber style right over here. Just go to the right-hand side of his house and click on this machine here. You can choose all kinds of bobber styles, and you can unlock more as you play. I'm going to go with the smiley face here. Beautiful. I didn't know that was a thing until today. I didn't know I could change my bobber style. I don't know where Willy's gone, though. That's weird. I didn't know he ever left his shack. Maybe it's his birthday today or something. I'm going to eat this fish. I'm going to eat a raw fish. Beautiful. For energy. Should have bought some trout soup from old Willy. Who do you think in the Resident Evil universe, says Ultra, Leon Kennedy is married to? Apparently he has a wedding ring on at the end of the game. President's daughter. That's who he's married to, probably. Or maybe it's the girl that he's talking to over the phone in the game. That blonde girl. Stargazer says, I heard it was Claire that he's married to. Ada was straight up toxic. You thought it would be Ada initially, but she doesn't have a ring on? Oh no, you thought it would be the girl in the that he talks to, okay. Maybe he's married to Grace now. Maybe he proposes mid-game and you don't see it. Both her and the president's daughter is like 20 plus years younger than him, I think. I don't think the president's daughter is 20 plus years younger. Isn't she like... She's at least 18 in that Resident Evil 4. And how old is Leon in that one? I don't know. I guess Leon's probably like 30 at most, right? Where's Willie going? Where you going, Willie? Where you going, Willie? Maybe on a Tuesday he leaves. I don't know where he goes. But he leaves his house unlocked, weirdly. Where's he gone? I'm actually curious, like, where's Willie gone? Willie, where you going? I wanna buy some stuff from you. Willie, where you going? Well, we've lost Willie. I think we've lost Willie. We've lost him. We've lost him. Maybe he's not here on a Tuesday, that's possible. Maybe he's just not here on a Tuesday. Maybe he goes somewhere. Really bad timing though, because I could have used that trout soup that he sells. I could also use him to as a you know, I could use him as a merchant to sell my things. Yeah, this iridium rod's pretty cool though, eh? Judging by his moves, Leon has a lot of time for martial arts lessons, yeah. I mean, I don't have time for that. I wish I did. Just gonna eat a bunch of fish so I can catch more fish. Might think this is wasteful because he's a iridium level fish, but I mean, actually, you'd be right about that. You'd be right about that. It is wasteful, but there is something to this because this means I'll get more fishing skill, which means I'll make more money more faster. Because the better the fishing skill, the better the fish. Now we've got the iridium rod though, we're going to get a lot of like high quality fish, aren't we? I want some sea jelly, that would be perfect to find. Can we find some sea jelly please? Look at this lazy ass fish. It's not going to even move, is it? It moved a tiny bit. Was a sardine. So a lot of people get angry when old people date younger people, but I don't really get that mad about it, you know, to be honest. Like, people are talking about, the guy from Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, I think his new girlfriend is, like, really young. I don't know how young. Let's check how young she is. So people are angry about that. To be honest, I don't really think it's that bad because he looks pretty good for his age, you know what I mean? Like, age at some point is kind of just a number, because if you're like 50 but you look like you're in your 30s, like, then it's not the same as actually being 50 and looking like you're in your 50s, you know what I mean? Plus he's rich and successful, he's probably quite, I don't know. I mean, why isn't he dating someone his own age? Probably because he likes this girl and she's a lot younger than him, and so he just decided to date this girl. But anyway, what's his girlfriend's? I think a lot of the times with these famous actor guys, it's just a load of jealous people who are jealous that he's not dating them, and they're saying like, "Oh, he's so disgusting because he's dating someone so young." And it's just like, you're just jealous. You want to date him, and he's dating someone way younger than you instead. That's what it's all about. But anyway, who is he dating? She's 19. That is very young. So how old is Tobey Maguire? So one thing I definitely don't agree with, I don't think it's paedophilia if someone wants to date a 19-year-old. I don't think it's pedo territory. He's 50, so he's dating someone like 31 years younger than him, basically. 31 years younger. I mean, there are bigger age gaps around. There have been bigger age gaps. Yeah, that is a pretty crazy age gap, but I don't think it's not something I care too much to think about. I mean, love is love. Maybe they're in love. And they're both adults at that stage. Like, if it's two adults... If it's two adults, it's two adults, you know what I mean? She literally just graduated from high school. Yeah, that makes... If you graduate from high school, then you're like a fully fledged adult, aren't you? I don't think 19 is a child. Yeah, I don't agree with this whole, like, you're a child if you're 19. I don't really agree with that. Now, would I want to date a 19-year-old? Probably not. Probably definitely not. I wasn't an adult when I was 19. Yeah, it is on a case-by-case, so some people are much more mature when they're 19 than other people. Just depends on life experience, doesn't it? You can experience a lot of life in a very short amount of time, so some people end up extremely mature at a young age, some people less so. Now, the average 19-year-old, though, I definitely would not want to date, because, it would just be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Definitely different stages of life. But maybe this 19-year-old isn't an average 19-year-old. But yeah, we'll see what we'll see what happens later. Like, maybe later she's like, oh yeah, it was really gross when Tobey Maguire was... when I was dating him. So we'll see what happens later, I guess. She might come out, like, in 5 years being like, yeah, that was, like, terrible, he was a predator and stuff. Or maybe they'll get married, who knows. Imagine how cringy you'd feel appearing in their TikTok videos as a 50-year-old, yeah. Yeah, it could be pretty cringe. Look at Leo, he seems to date 25-year-olds. Well, I think Leo's actually friends with Tobey Maguire, so maybe they have similar tastes, I don't know. How old is Leo now? He's about the same age, isn't he? He's 51. So Leo has a thing where he doesn't date above anyone that's 25, older than 25. But I think, didn't his latest girlfriend was like 26, wasn't she? Yeah, his latest girlfriend's 27. Old. So this person is dating Mishka Silva. She's an American actress, model, and singer known for her expressive screen presence and versatile creative styles, splitting her time between Los Angeles and New York. She's appeared in campaigns for Guess, Steve Madden, Journeys, Fila, Polite Society, Two Face, Kosas, Kosas Beauty, Miss Circle, Smashbox, and more, building a strong digital presence across Instagram and TikTok. She's also appeared in several music videos, including these music videos, blah blah blah. In 2020, she debuted her music career with a cover of Creep by Radiohead. In 2020, she's like 5 years old. So 6 years ago, so she was very young when she debuted her music career. Released on all major streaming platforms. Well, she's not exactly an average 19-year-old then, is she? So you can say that much, like... She's not like... It's not like she's a standard 19-year-old who's just, like, creeped on out of high school. It seems like she's a decorated social media influencer that's been working for 6 years, at least. And she's more successful than me. She's probably had more life experience than me, so she's probably more mature than me, to be honest. I think a 19-year-old with that many accolades under her belt that's been working for 6 years already, probably more mature than me, probably knows more than me. So, yeah, not like a normal 19-year-old, I guess. It sounds like Toby wants someone to take care of, not someone that is his equal, says Stargazer. Yeah, well, I mean, you could argue they're both, like, famous people. I mean, how equal is equal when you're both famous people that are successful? "27 is really pushing the boundaries." Audra says I'm really fussy when it comes to age and dating. Well, personally, I don't... Personally, it probably wouldn't happen for me that I'd be dating someone way younger than me. It's never happened before. My girlfriend's actually older than me. I've never dated someone much younger than me. I've always dated people around my age. I do think it's funny, like, the amount of fuss people make about it is kind of strange to me, though, because at some point we do have to draw a line of, like, okay, like, adults can do what they want, you know what I mean? I don't know, what do these people want that are making such a fuss about it? Do they want, like, there to be a law that you can't date someone within a certain age gap? Like, it has to be within a certain age gap, maybe, like 10 years max or something? Do they want, like, a law made or something? So they want a law when you're 50, you can't date someone that's in their 20s? Because I don't think that would be a great law. It's a bit controlling. Internet fame is not the same as a working actor with accolades. She is also a working actor with accolades. Like I said, she's done loads of shit already. Eric says biggest age gap I had was I was 17 and 26. I was a 17 and she was a 26. Yeah, people seem to care less if it's the age gap's the other way around as well, don't they? Like, if the guy's younger, people seem to care less. To the point where it gets a bit weird sometimes, like... When you have those, like... predatory women that go after really young guys and it gets found out in the papers and stuff, people are like, oh, what a lucky guy! Like, these, like, 13-year-old guys when they were predated on by a teacher or something. I think that's, really a strange double standard. Because I think that's horrible. Like, when a female teacher goes after the young guys. I think that's horrible. Coral Fish, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took. They ran away as soon as I approached. It's a poor Linus. He's picking me up every night. Sargazer says, I remember being 17 and drooling over 30-somethings. Now that I'm older, I'm glad they didn't give me the time of day. Yeah. I mean, they shouldn't, should they? Look at Macron, president of France. Does he have a big age gap or something? There was a famous woman on stage trying to grope Justin Bieber. Yeah, Ultra. Yeah, I saw that. When he was a minor, no one did a thing about it. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The double standard is ridiculous. And when I was a young lad, there were tons of older women that were always trying to assault me, and it was horrible. I didn't like it. I didn't like going out to bars because there are always older women trying to get young guys. But yeah, I don't think that's good for the guys, so, I really don't think it's good for guys to get kind of like, I guess, molested, you would say, at a young age by older women. I don't think it's good for them. I don't think it makes them lucky. I think it's actually a terrible thing. And these women should be ashamed, really, that they did it. Well, they should be in jail, really, shouldn't they? Sexual assault of a minor. Okay, so here we go. Smoked halibut away. Seaweed away. Then we got to sell this stuff to Willy. Anchovy, sardine, halibut. Gotta go to work. Catch you later. Catch you later, Tarek. All this from just asking about Leon Kennedy's love life. Yeah. Yeah, I bet Leo's jealous now. Leo's gonna have to... Yeah, Leo's gonna have to ditch his girlfriend and get someone that's like 18 years old. Because his buddy now has got a younger girlfriend than him. Yeah, it is a big age gap, and it is a bit weird on both fronts. Like, why would why would this girl want to date someone that's like 50 years old? I mean, she could date someone like a bit younger than that, couldn't she? Like someone 30. You know what I mean? Like, if she likes older guys, like, she doesn't have to go that old, you know? She could get someone in their 30s or 20s, and that would be older. But she's decided that she wants the guy in his 50s. I mean, she has options. You got to remember this. This person probably has a lot of options, and she's gone for Tobey Maguire. I mean, same with Toby. They both people with probably a lot of options. And the fact that they both have a lot of options probably makes me think maybe they do actually really, you know, fit together, like each other kind of thing. Because they both probably have a lot of options. Okay, so anchovy fish. Now, if this girl was underaged, like she was not legally an adult, then I'd have a massive problem with it. Don't get me wrong. But since they're both of like legal age, lawfully, then I'm kind of like, well, people will do what they want to do. Massive age gap, people will comment on the age gap, but at the end of the day, it's their choice. They're, you know, using their freedoms. Yeah, people on Twitter are very angry about it, though. A lot of people on Twitter are going mad about it. Okay, so here we go. Sell some of these. And then I want to buy some trout soup, because I was having a hungry time fishing yesterday. Really hungry time. Oh, and now I can buy the dress spinner, but not quite yet. It's 1,000 gold. I'll just buy another... Oh, I can't buy that either. Damn. So yeah, now we've got a... Oh, shit, bait. I need bait. There we go. Bait. I'll buy, like, a load of bait. I'll buy, like, 200. I'm always running out of bait. 16 is age of consent here. Where do you draw the line when it comes to age? Well, I think, like, below 18 is weird. Is very weird. Because I would say 18 is a legal adult. All around. 16 age of consent... I guess so legally... Well, how does that work? How do the laws actually work in the UK? I guess in America, you're actually a full... You still have restrictions unless you're 21, don't you? In the UK, it's 18. Apparently it's actually legal to date someone under 16 in the UK. That's what the AI says. I think the AI is wrong. Yeah, so age of consent is 16 in the UK. I think it's super weird for a 50-year-old to be dating someone under 18, to be honest. So I guess I draw the line pretty heavily at 18. Like, that's where I really draw the line. But I guess in the UK, 16 is legal. That'd be very strange, though. So does that mean the thing with Russell Brand was legal, then? Didn't he have like a thing with a girl that was like 16? Hey gamers, it could get worse. Apparently in the UK, he could technically be dating a 16-year-old. So it could get much worse than 19. Let's be glad he hasn't gone that low on the age. Under UK law, it's illegal for someone in a position of trust, such as a teacher, to engage in sexual activity with a child under 18. But this generally does not apply to celebrities or other adults without a direct authority role. So that's where they should examine the law. Okay? Because if you're a celebrity, then I think it should apply as a position of trust or authority. So it should be 18, I think, in that case. But maybe it should just be 18 anyway. If you're... maybe they should examine the law and it should be like... Maybe it should be raised a bit. Maybe it should be raised. Some people are saying they want the age of consent raised for those over 21. Yeah, maybe if you're over 21, it has to be 18 or over. That makes a lot of sense to me. Maybe they should change it so if you're over age 21, the age of consent rises past 16, because 16 seems incredibly low when you if you have some of these guys that are like celebrities, like 40 plus years old, going after 16-year-olds. That's very strange. Try being a Scotsman at a wedding. The amount of women who try to lift your kilt to see if you're a true Scotsman can be wild. Oh yeah, that's happening. That's definitely happening. And they'll say you're asking for it because of what you're wearing, won't they, Ultra? Luckily for me, the wedding I went to was a small family, what I've heard stories. Oh yeah, of course. I've always just thought, sure, 16 is legal, but it's heavily frowned upon and folk are going to call you a nonce. Oh yeah, of course they're going to call you a nonce if your girlfriend's 16 and you're over the age of 21, yeah, for sure. I mean, even if you are 21, to be honest. I mean, even when you're 8, in the UK, if you're 18 and your girlfriend's 16, people talk. You know, just a 2-year age gap, but at those ages, people will talk about it. Because you mature a lot. Most people mature a lot ages like 16 to 18. A lot. It's some massive years of maturation for most people. So a lot of the time a 16 is very different to an 18-year-old in terms of maturity. But yeah, I think that law probably should be re-examined. I think it's a little low, to be honest. I think maybe it would be good if, like, over 21-year-old can't, you know, have relations with a 16-year-old. The thing is, though, we know that, like, perverted people run everything. Because of, we had the Epstein files, so it probably won't change, because if they're the ones running everything, and we know what they like them even younger, right? So, they're probably not going to change it, to be honest. I doubt it's going to change anytime soon if they're the ones running everything. If they're the well-powered people. You know, probably should be re-examined. But yeah, I think 19 and 19-year-olds can date whoever they want, I reckon, age-wise. Wait, what the fuck? Whoa! My game! What the fuck? My game glitched! What the hell was that? Look at the Vatican. Age of consent is 12 in the Vatican, says Ultra. Oh, God. I think in some places of Japan it is as well. It's like way, way, way too low. Holy shit. It's terrible. So yeah, when I think of like dating someone very young, like someone that's like 17, 18, 19, I just think it would be so like weird because they'd invite you to their like parties where they're, you know, doing all that kind of young people shit. That'd be weird. That'd be the weirdest part. But do you think this particular 19-year-old, this person, do you think she runs in those kind of circles? I reckon she probably doesn't run in those kind of circles. I reckon she runs in the kind of circles where she's meeting people like Tobey Maguire and Leo DiCaprio and famous actors and all that kind of thing. That's probably how they met in the first place, right? So maybe they don't have those same awkwardnesses that you would have usually. Like being like a 50-year-old at a party full of 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds, for example, would be absolutely excruciating. It'd be the worst thing. It'd be reason enough to not date someone that age. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Stargazer says, a couple of years ago I went to a 20-something's house party. I felt so old, never again, never forget. See, I've never had that kind of experience. I've never been to a young person. Well, I guess I did go to a party that was like for someone really young, but it was more like a family party. Because my girlfriend, she knows these people and their 15-year-old invited her to the party, but there were lots of other adults there too. And that was fine. So it was like a 15-year-old party I've been to. But there were lots of other adults there, like parents, for example, so... it wasn't exactly that strange. Okay, so we're gonna... Yeah, it would be strange if it were just the 15-year-old kids and then me there. That would be very strange. Not something I would want to go to. You don't want that experience, says Stargazer. No, I don't. Bum, 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 bum. Ultra says I felt awkward once just popping into a local pub when it was full of young people. Oh yeah, I mean that's pretty much the same thing, isn't it? I mean, what's the average age of a pub goer these days, I wonder? I would guess it would be quite old in the UK. Or are younger people going to... I think at pubs you get really young people, but then mostly older people. Like middle-aged. At the moment. That's what I would guess. I would guess in the UK right now, the pub is... You're always going to get really young kids who use fake IDs to get in. You're always going to get those, because they're new to drinking and they want to drink. You're always going to get really young people. To be honest, actually, you probably get a good mix of people, because I'm now just thinking about the demographics. You'll get people who were just around the area meeting up for a drink and stuff like that. You get all sorts of ages, I reckon, in a pub. But I think majority are going to be sort of very young or old. Depends on the pub, says Ultra. You know, like what kind of theming it has, I guess. You know what I like in a pub? I like a clean pub. Just a pub that they take care of. I like that. I like it when a pub is taken care of. Like the floors aren't so sticky. The counters aren't so sticky. The tables and stuff. I like that. I like that about a pub. When a pub is sort of like well looked after. That's what I like. I don't like the pubs that are all like sticky. Those are terrible. When it looks like they haven't washed it for 40 years. Washed any of the furnishings. My local is mostly old bikers, says Ultra. Late 20s to 40s. It's quiet though. Tends to shut around 11. Yeah, I don't really go to any pubs at the moment. I just, don't know. I haven't tried going to a pub in a long time. There are pubs near me. I guess I just don't care for socializing that much in a pub. I guess it's probably a good place to socialize, but I'd rather be here playing Stardew Valley with you guys. In my hot tub, so... Yeah, I'd rather be in the hot tub with playing some Stardew Valley than going to the pub. Stargazer says pubs in the US have old heads. They probably feel uncomfortable when I walk in there, but it's my jam. That's good. Maybe you'll find a 70-year-old boyfriend. Like Tobey Maguire. In there. Oh. Do you know what was really weird? Drake. Drake is a weirdo, dude. Drake was like in DMs with Stranger Things girl. And they were having a weird friend. Like, that's just weird to do at his age. Like, why are you in her DMs? That's weird. Yeah, that shit's weird. Drake is weird. Let's get that off my chest. Drake is weird. Also, he uploaded pictures of his ding-dong onto Twitter for some reason. That was weird too. Why is he doing that? Were you holding on to that for a while? No, I've said it before as well. I've said it before. I've said it before, but that's extremely strange. I think he's a bit of a Diddy party person, you know. Probably joining all the Diddy parties in there. He'd probably be on Epstein's Island if he was a bit older, if he got invited. I think Jay-Z is questionable, says Ultra. Allegedly started dating Aaliyah when she was 15 and Beyonce at 16. Yeah, that's pretty questionable. Pretty questionable. I don't trust anyone that was like, says I was just trying to be their friend. Yeah. But why are you trying to be friends with like a really young person? They should be having friends their own age, you know. Like, it's quite time intensive to be friends with someone. That's the thing, like... Doesn't Drake have better things to do than trying to be friends with 11 from Stranger Things when she's like 12? Whatever. Talking about... And some of their DMs got leaked and they were talking about like boyfriends and stuff. Like he was giving her tips about boys and stuff. It's weird. Like who has time? Who has time for that? How does Drake have time for that? Isn't he like busy? I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time to message anyone my own age. And all I'm doing is streaming. Like isn't he like making records and stuff? I've said this before, but I think some people live in a different time dimension to me, because I swear, like, I have, like, no free time at all, but then somehow other people have just so much free time, it seems. While having, like... they do so much, but they have so much more free time at the same time. I'm like, how are they doing it? How are they doing it? Hopefully I switch time dimensions at some point. My one's pretty annoying. I have no time. Time just flies by in my dimension. Benavi says, you see the real friends when you're in trouble. True. Which depends what kind of trouble, though. Like, some kinds of trouble are so severe that you're kind of... I'm sure most people will be like, well, sorry, but we can't be friends anymore. Yeah, most people draw the line at nonce. If your friend turns out to be a nonce, it's like, yeah, sorry mate, can't be friends with you anymore. Didn't know you were a nonce. Yeah, I draw definitely. Most people draw the line there for sure. But if it's just a spot of trouble that maybe maybe you were framed and it's like, it's a bit spicy, but your friend believes in you. He's like, nah, I think you were probably framed as well, and then that's different. Attention, coming soon to a chat near you. In a world where age is just a number, Crocky Gaming's chat dives into the deep age of consent laws and cultural norms, from NYC bar crawls to Midwest marriage laws. The convo glazes over with AI trust issues and pub age gaps. But beware, the hot tub Stardew Valley vibes might just be a cover for deeper discussions on celebrity relationships and societal expectations. Tune in for laughs, insights, and a splash of controversy. Yes. I'm gonna go play some games, says Ultra, and some points. Enjoy the rest of the stream. See ya, Ultra. Get those points, dude. Get that money. Enjoy. Thank you, thank you. How long do we have until end of stream? We got a while. We got a while. Fishing up a storm over there. Day 10. We got no money in this game, do we? Oh, a halibut. That's nice. Right there. Oh no, wait. We should take this with us and leave some fish behind. That's smarter, because then we can sell the fish to Willy in it. Yeah, that's smarter. You can also sell that bait to Willy. I'm going to leave this fish on the floor also. Which one? This one, maybe? We can eat that sea jelly as well for some fishing skill in that. Can I pick up the bait, maybe? No? I thought I could pick up the bait. Oh, there you go. Got it. Yeah, so the bait I can sell to Willy, but I want to keep that at home. So I'll keep that in my bag. Wasn't halibut the biggest payout? Yeah, so I'm keeping that with me for the smoked, to sell smoked. Or at least I think I kept it with me. Yeah, halibut's been the best payout so far, when it's smoked. Well, that might have been catfish, actually. I think catfish is good, too. At some point I'll get this game. You don't have this game, Stargazer? I thought you would probably have this already. Pretty good. So the way I'm playing is non-standard, by the way. Most people don't just fish all the time. Most people are planting things, building their farm out, but I've just decided to be a fisherman. And level up fishing as fast as possible to get loads of money as fast as possible. I have a dream of having a shed full of fish smokers. That's my dream. I'm trying to achieve the dream. Let's achieve the dream of the fish smoker paradise. Where everyone has age-appropriate relationships. As they all eat their smoked fish together. I should, considering I like cozy games, but I didn't get into it in 2020 when everyone else did. Yeah, so this game I think released in like 2016, but yeah, I think like it reached like peak, like probably around 2020, like you're saying. What another fish? I think I'll leave it on the floor to sell to Willy later. That's a pro strat there, leaving them on the floor here, because it seems like the fish don't fall off this walkway for some reason. Which is kind of weird. I don't know why they don't fall off this walkway, but they fall off the other walkways. So we're going to try and get home without passing out this time. So I'll drink some coffee and run. After I get this fish, I think. I'll drink some coffee and run. Run, run, run. Okay, so the fast way is to go fully north before you go left, before you go west, I should say. That's the fast way. So run straight up here. Go this way. It's faster going this way. If you take a left too early, then it's a longer run back to your house. This is the short way, I think. Yeah, there we go. We're going to get there with plenty of time left. There we go, we're right at our house. And I'm gonna sell this seaweed. So when you're at your box, time kind of pauses, so you have some time here to check what you want to sell. Sell this, sell that. And I mean, we're gonna smoke some fish. I don't know if we have time to smoke some before bed, but let's try. I'll try and smoke that halibut. Shit, I don't know how to open doors sometimes. Yeah, cool. We're going to get this halibut. There we go. And then we go to sleep. Let's go! This game and Fields of Mysteria are on the list, says Stargazer. Nice, and Animal Crossing. Yeah, this game's great. It will really eat up a lot of your time, though, if you get into it. I was, like, obsessed with this game for a while. I've lost my favourite axe, says Robin. Please get me the axe. Alright, Robin. Alright, Robin, I'll get you the axe, okay? Fine. Oh, I should have sold this fish in my box. What did I... Oh, I'm dumb. Oh well, we'll go sell them to Willy now. I guess this way I can smoke more of them. What do you think? I reckon flounder's probably pretty good for smoking. Is this a halibut as well? Halibut? I reckon flounder's better than halibut, actually. If I get an iridium flounder, that will be the cream of the crop. We'll smoke a flounder. So as you can see, we're limited by how many smokers we have. If we had more smokers, we could smoke loads at once, and then... Yeah, we're kind of limited. We're supply chain limited. We're supply strained. If only we had more smokers. That's the dream. The dream is more smokers. What can I say? Okay, so we're gonna... I'll sell these to Willy, won't I? I'll sell these to Willy. And I'll leave a load of stuff. Oh, I gotta wash my plants, don't I? So fiberglass rod, we can actually trash that because we don't need that anymore. I don't want to see this rod ever again. Get out of my life, rod. Only use iridium rod now. Iridium rod is my rod. Okay, put this away, put this away. Oh, we can keep the dress spinner, that's nice. We have a dress spinner. We actually have quite a lot of deluxe bait now, should we? I won't hop on the deluxe bait until I have 100, I think. Because the bait runs out so fast. Okay, we've got some good supplies here for a good fishy time. These are some really good supplies. I'll just water my plants and go fishing again. And this time we're going to absolutely crack the fishing. We're going to make like 7,000 in one day. Let's first water the beans though. These are going to be quite a producer at some point. We should probably at some point farm some cauliflower though, because I think later in the game a lot of people want the star cauliflower. So we should probably go and get some of that. I can't water from this side. I have to go around the other side for this one because there's a weed in the way. Little weed. Looks like a lot of the rice is ready too. I should probably farm the rice. Now, I'm planning to keep all of my rice for later when we get the mill, so we can mill the rice and get a load of yummy flour. There we go. Let's drink some coffee to get to the beach faster. Whoops. Drink the coffee, let's go! Might make a stop off at the saloon as well to get some coffee, more coffee. I've been enjoying my coffee recently. I'm having a coffee almost every day in real life. Oh, it's locked, I forgot. It opens at 12, that one. 12 till 12. What good opening times for a bar. You know what sucks? Bars that close at like 11. Ugh. I think really bars should close at like 1 AM at the earliest. 1 AM, please. It does kind of suck when you're at a bar drinking with your friends and they're like, come on, last calls, and it's like 10 PM and you're like, what is this? We want to stay out all night. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. So I would like to sell some of this. Last call at 10:30, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, I hate that. Because usually you're by the time you're out at the bar, it's like 9 PM, so you got like no time at all. Yeah, you're just getting there, exactly. Exactly, I'm glad we agree on this. I'm glad we agree on this. I hate last calls early at a bar. Especially if it's in a hip and happening location as well. If it's in a hip and happening location, then that's even worse. Okay, so I'm gonna eat some trout soup. No, river jelly. Yes. No, sea jelly it's called. The sea jelly will give me fishing powers. It'll give me more fishing skill. That I can fish better fish, see? Now my fishing skill is 9 because of this jelly. And when the fishing skill is 9, you're gonna have a good time. Let's go. Oh, I should have got some bait from him too. Keep forgetting to buy the bait. So I'm pretty sure, by the way, deluxe bait is not worth it because it costs 100 per bait, which seems very high. The normal bait costs just 5 per bait, and seems to do the job. Oh, I should have gone for the treasure chest. Oh, I regret everything. I should have gone for the treasure chest. I'm going to buy some bait now, actually, just so I don't run out. Yeah, I think this one's worth it. But deluxe bait is so expensive. 100? That can't be worth it, surely. 5 is worth it, because each fish is worth like 100 or so. I'm going to buy 200 bait. You know what I should be buying now as well? Some crab pots. Buy a couple of crab pots, yeah. A couple of crab pots. So the crab pots you put down by the ocean, like so. Like so. Can I put one there? No. But can I put one there? Yes. Cool. There we go. And you fill them with bait, and then crabs get caught in them, or certain fish get caught in them. So those are useful. Oh, look, we're out of... One of our spinners got used up. There we go. So we'll attach this dress spinner. It's a very good one. And keep fishing. Now, we're about to go on a crazy fishing run now with these. We've got loads of stat boosts on. Loads of stat boosts. We're going to be... The fish are going to be biting like crazy. I've got to make sure to go for the treasure chest, though. I don't know why I keep missing the treasure chest. It's a really bad habit. The treasure chest can have really good stuff inside. Stargazer says, I was in LA and got to a bar after dinner. As soon as we got there, they flashed the last call light. What a letdown, bars close at midnight. But LA has thriving after hours spots, so after leaving the bar you get food, then hit up the next spot around 1 AM. Nice. New York City, on the other hand, never sleeps. Nice, I hear Berlin is the same. Yeah, I think Berlin is open late, yeah. Around where I live, nothing's open late, I mean. Yeah, everything shuts by 10 PM here. It might be nice to move somewhere at some point while I'm still sort of young. That's a bit more lively. Be quite nice. Oh, I'm going up here. Got a fish. Got some bait. Let's go. Got a little smiley face bobber. Living the dream. Hope you've been enjoying my first ever hot tub stream tonight, gamers. Sargazer says my town too small and run down to hit up a local spot. Might as well invite friends over for a drink. Yeah. Yeah, it do be like that. Inviting friends over a drink is much cheaper as well. When it's more expensive and worse, it's kind of a hard sell, isn't it? More expensive and worse. Wow, what a steal. No, I think I'll just invite friends over my house, thank you. $15 cocktails are insane. Yeah, I hope they taste good. $15. People are spending $15 on a cocktail. They won't even Ko-fi me $15 on stream. What is this world coming to? Terrible. Living in a fisherman's paradise. We're living in a fisherman's paradise right now. This is going to be a lot of this is going to be a very profitable day, isn't it? We're getting so many perfect catches. Might even find a diamond or two if we keep fishing at this rate. It's funny how simple the fishing minigame in this game is, and yet so many people are obsessed with the fishing minigame. I guess it's similar to hitting up a slot machine, right? In fact, this would be a good slot machine game. If you had a game you're playing as some slotty thing where you had to play this little minigame, that'd be kind of fun. And then you win a prize. Do certain spots have different yields? Or can you fish anywhere it's per your skill level? There is a little bit to the fishing spots, but I know this spot's amazing, so I'm just fishing here. Like, once you know the spot, you know the spot. It's that kind of thing. Once you know the spot, you know the spot. This spot is great. I think it's the best spot here at the beach. Is right by this rock here. Basically, you want to cast as far away from land as possible. This spot is very far away from land. In all directions. It's also in the deeper water. I think the deeper water does something too. Like where it's the deep blue. You see how it's the deep blue water here? Like a deep area of deeper water. I think that does something as well. This fishing mechanic is similar to a coin arcade game. Yeah, it pretty much is. Except maybe you'd have to do it 3 times in a row and then match the fish on each side or something. My fishing tackle is worn out. Oh no, I think we can go buy one still from Mr. Man over there. Mr. Willie. Let's go buy some. Now, I don't really know if the fishing tackle is worth it, but it certainly makes my fishing in time more enjoyable, because I get to catch more fish. It's probably at least worth it when you're leveling fishing, you know, because the more fish you catch, the more high your fishing level goes, so... So yeah, I'll take, well, first we've got to sell some fish to him, don't we? Iridium flounder! That's going to be good on the smoker. That's going to be 500 on the smoker. Bloody hell. 500 on the smoker. Wait, sardine is worth 800? Oh, because there's 8 of them, surely. Yeah, because there's 8 of them, right? Yeah, because there's 8 of them. Oh my god, the flounder's so expensive. The flounder is worth 250 on its own. The iridium flounder. That's the first one we've caught. Iridium flounder goes crazy. If we smoke that, that's 500. 500 per flounder. That's insane. Sell this, sell that. I was thinking of keeping the roe until we get those preserves jars, but... And I guess I've been changing my mind recently. I've just been selling it, haven't I? Yeah, can I buy the... well, do I need trout soup? No, not really. Do I need bait? Not really. Got loads of bait. I need the spinner, please, then. Take a couple of these. That's all my money, but I think it's worth having these. So we'll attach that to the rod. I mean, if it wasn't worth having them, then he wouldn't sell them, would he? Think about it. It must be worth having them. The logic checks out, I think. So, let's keep going. It's 4:20. You know what time it is when it's 4:20? It's time to... hit that bong! Or it's time to fish, I think, actually. Yeah, it's time to fish. It's time to fish, because it's Thursday. It's 4:30, and I ain't got shit to do. So let's go fishing. I'm starting to feel exhausted. Oh god. I'm fishing up a storm here. I'm getting exhausted from the fishing. Okay, so, because we're getting exhausted, we should probably eat this sea jelly we have here. That's going to also give us a fishing buff of +1 fishing. Should have eaten this earlier, really. There we go. It's given us energy and fishing buffs. Fantastic. I thought that was the rock shadow. No, it's just deeper water, yeah. It's deeper water, not the rock shadow. So Willie's left the building. I repeat, Willie has left the building. Which means no more using his shop today. So if we Need more fishing equipment. We're on our own, basically. A flounder? Is it iridium? 2 iridium flounders! That's 1,000! If I smoke them, and I am going to smoke them, of course I will smoke the flounders. That's 1,000! Bloody hell. Just 2 flounders. 1,000. As long as I smoke them, that is. So I guess you have to subtract the cost of coal. I don't know how much coal is worth, but it does use 1 coal per smoked fish. Who doesn't love smoking good fish? I want more flounders. Give me more flounders. So it looks like when I buff my fishing skill now, I buff high enough to get iridium flounders. I wasn't getting those before. I certainly was not getting iridium flounders. I think flounder is quite like a deep sea fish. Doesn't it live on like the bottom of the coral reef? So it would be at the bottom. So maybe... Well, I don't know actually. I was thinking maybe they can only be found in the deep water, but saying that, that's probably not true. Flounder just like to be on the bottom of the ocean, don't they? So maybe they on a coral reef they'll be at the bottom because they kind of glide along the bottom there. They have their eyes on top of their head, the flounders. They're very strange looking fish, aren't they? They have both their eyes on one side of their body and they kind of like lay flat on the bottom of the sea floor, looking for predators to run away from. Those are the flounders, they creep me out. Yeah, a flounder has the eyes on one side of its body. At least they do in this game. I don't know if that's the official... I don't know if that's what a flounder is. Because in, like, Little Mermaid, isn't he called... His name is Flounder or something? Is that right? But he's not a flounder. He's a stripy... He's like a stripy fish. A parrotfish or something. I'm going to Google flounder. Oh yeah, the flounder does have one side. It does have the eyes on one side of its body. Yeah, yeah. It's a funny looking fish. So this, my friends, is a flounder. You ready? That's not a flounder. Okay, I gotta change my desktop scene, don't I? There you go. Flounder. So it lays on the bottom and it's kind of like a sideways fish and it has both eyes on one side. Isn't that funny? There's another good image of a flounder. So as you can see, they're kind of like both eyes on one side there. And it kind of faces skyward, so it kind of lays flat most of the time. But here's Flounder in The Little Mermaid. As you can see, he's not a flounder. Don't know why he's called Flounder. In fact, let's do some research on this. What type of fish... I'm back in the hot tub, gamers. What type of fish is flounder in Little Mermaid? It better not be telling me it's a flounder. He's a Sergeant Major Damselfish. He's a Sergeant Major Damselfish. People think he's this fish, look. Are you sure he looks... This fish looks too small to be flounder. Because he's quite big. They're saying he's this. They're saying he's this. Sergeant Major Damselfish. I mean, that looks kind of too small to be flounder. Isn't he quite big? Can't Little Mermaid give him, like, hugs? Like bear hugs? He looks quite small in these, but maybe he's bigger. Maybe he's quite big. Let's type size and see what size they are. 6 inches. But they can be 9 inches. Yeah, I don't think that doesn't check out. The flounder from Little Mermaid is quite cuddly as well. It's quite cuddly. Like he's like round. He's all round and cuddly. I knew she cuddles it. I knew she cuddles it. Yeah, this is what when I remember flounder, I remember Little Mermaid like cuddling flounder like this. That's what I remember, right? There's no way he's only 9 inches long. He's a big fat fish. Maybe he's just a special magic fish and we don't know what type of fish he is. Because, like, Sebastian is the right size, isn't he? Look, Sebastian, he's the right size, look. So he can't be a sergeant major fish, because Sebastian's a little tiny crab. Look how small he is. He's like crab size. He's got teeth, though, which is a bit unnerving. Why does he have teeth? He does have teeth. I'm not sure crabs are meant to have teeth like that. And lips. I'm not sure crabs are meant to have lips. Teeth and lips he has. But anyway, now we've got that out of the way, let's play some more. We just had to find the facts there. He also shouldn't be red unless he's cooked. That's kind of true, I guess. Yeah, crabs are usually cooked more like green, grey kind of, or brown kind of colour. They're not usually red before, unless they're being cooked. I guess most people had only ever seen crab after it being cooked, so they just thought they're meant to be red. Hello fellas, hello McCurstive, welcome to our first ever hot tub stream. We're playing some Stardew Valley in the tub. Having a good time. The audio's been doubled all day, by the way, I just noticed now. Sorry about that. That's better. I was wondering why the sound was so loud. Hot tub stream? Yeah, we're in the tub. Can't you hear the bubbles of the water? I put the jets on high so you can hear them. I had to waterproof my entire stream setup for this. Here we go. I'm going to show you the reveal. There we go. Got some soap here to lather up a little bit in the tub. It's nice to be able to wash yourself in the tub. It's very luxurious. I was saying earlier, thank you gamers for getting me this far. For all your support, I was able to buy this wonderful hot tub for the use of stream. So thank you gamers, we reached escape velocity, I got myself a hot tub and everything's just going so great. I'm gonna eat this trout soup. Then do more fishing, let's go! Welcome to the adventures of Koroku Fish, the fisherman with a dream of a shed full of fish smokers and selling his smoked fish to become a millionaire. You're already doing more bathing than most gamers, that's true. I do a lot of bathing. I must say, I shower like every day almost. Almost. Yeah, I almost shower every day. It's pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, almost every day, gamers. Some of you out there going to say you've never had a day where you haven't taken a shower, ever? You've never had a single day where you didn't shower? I reckon most of us have a below 1 shower a day average. Like, maybe it's 0.97 or something, but it's not 1. Most people. Unless you live in a hot... Like, some people that live in hot countries, they're averaging like a 1.8 or something. Like, mostly 2 showers a day. Most of the time. Sometimes 3. Yeah, I live in the UK. Like, most people here are below a 1 average, I reckon. Most people here are below a 1 average. Most of the year is cold. We don't sweat much. We're a bit lazy sometimes. Higher rates of depression too. Depression isn't good for showers. You'll find yourself missing a shower if you're depressed. I'm an every other day type of person, says Stargazer. Used to be every day when I had to be in the office. Yeah, it depends as well, like, where you have to be. Like, if I have to go out and be somewhere for work, I'm showering before that all the time. I really hate to leave the house without having a shower. I really hate that. I like to feel clean leaving the house. I like to feel clean in general though, really, so my preference is to shower every day. That's my preference. I don't feel myself if I haven't showered. I feel like a dirty, grotty McGrotsman. Oh damn, we got no more sea jelly. What am I going to eat for energy? Maybe the seaweed? No. It'll take too long. Maybe I eat this halibut. 45 energy, that's not bad. You know what? No. Well, I've got 9 herring. They give 33 energy a pop. I might just have to eat the trout soup, really. Yeah, I'll eat the trout soup. Again, it's just that I've already eaten a trout soup. You know what? I'll eat a trout soup and then one of these herring. There you go, that's a good amount of energy. Actually, 2 of these herring. Screw you, herring. You're getting eaten by me. Yeah. Imagine just like eating a raw fish you just fished out of the ocean. I literally just fished that out of the ocean a second ago. Now I'm chomping it. I ate 2 of them just down the gullet like a pelican. I'm eating fish like a frickin' pelican out here. I always worry for pelican. They have such... It's just that their pouch looks so fragile, you know? I always think the pelican's throat pouch looks kind of fragile. I think a fish could easily escape from it with maybe its sharp teeth or fins or something. But apparently the pouch is actually very tough and sturdy, that pouch in their neck. It looks like it's just a layer of skin, but apparently it's quite sturdy. No fish are escaping that easily. Pelican is a funny bird, isn't it? They got flabby necks. Flabby skinny... Flabby... What would you call it? A flabby neck sack is what they have. Below their beak. They have a hollow beak, don't they? Their beak is just like a sort of a hoop filled with skin, if you think about it. It's like a net. It's like a fishing net. Sort of. Or a fishing... What would you call that? A fishing bucket? No, not a bucket. A fishing sack. I don't know what you call that, but... Yeah, in the summer you have to have showers every day, yeah. So if you're in a hot country, yeah, you have to shower all the time because you're constantly sweating. And you're just getting nasty faster than last time. Getting nasty all the time. And you'll want to shower as well, like you'll have an unbelievable urge to shower if you are somewhere very hot and sweaty. You'll be like, oh, I need a shower, I need a shower, I need... Like when I've gone on hot holidays, I feel like I shower like 4 times a day sometimes. You just feel like, oh, I really need a shower all the time then when you go shower. Especially like in it, like if you're going out for the evening, like you've been out during the day, then you want to go out in the evening, you'll always shower before because you're all kind of like gross by then, and then the evening's kind of cooler, so you want to like shower and then go out in the evening when you won't sweat. And you get that nice period where you're not so sweaty. And you've just had a shower and it lasts a bit longer. Yeah, it's nice to have that period like after, well, in the evening where it gets a bit cooler, you have a shower, then you get to enjoy not sweating for a little bit. And even then you might sweat a bit, because even the evenings are really hot sometimes. In some places. Well, gamers, I think this will be the final day in Stardew Valley. I am on that early night hype at the moment, aren't I? So, I think I'll love you and leave you after this day, which is coming to a close right now. I'm going to pass out. You know what? I'm sad that I won't be able to see the value of these fish. I didn't realise it was 1:30 AM in this game right now. Pretty late. But we'll fish until we pass out, because we've got some buffs still going, so... And there's some bubbles right next to us. Quick, go for the bubbles! Go for the bubbles! Let's go. Let's go. How many fish can we catch before it hits 2 AM? 2 AM is when you pass out, by the way. Oh, I think we can get one more, maybe. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yes! Maybe one more. Come on. Come on. Ah! Damn. Why is it making the... I swear the PC version is more glitchy than the console version. I'm getting glitches today. I've had a couple of glitches. I just got an audio glitch there where the rod was still making noise. But we reached level 9 fishing. Let's go! So we can now make a magnet and a seafoam pudding. Ooh. I wonder what seafoam puddings are made out of. I bet it's made out of the jelly. Look, fishing 800. We sold 2 smoked halibut and got 800. But now we've got smoked. Now we've got flounders to sell. It's a shame that we can't sell these instantly, because it takes a day to sell things, but we have a lot of fish to sell now. Yeah, so this game saves whenever you sleep, so we won't be able to see what we get next, but we got 1,000 here, for sure. I wish you could see the value of the fish in this menu, but you can't. The only way you can see the value is if you're at a vendor, at a merchant. When we're at Willie's, we can see the value of the fish, but we can't see them here. But we know now that flounder iridium level is worth 250 a pop, and then if you smoke it, it's worth 500. So they're very valuable. And halibut is worth 400 a pop when smoked, so you get 800 for 2. I've got 5 of them there, though. Bloody hell, I've got 5 iridium halibut. So 5 times 400. My god, it's a lot. It's like 2,000 or something. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, I think I'll leave you there, gamers. We're going to raid somebody, though, so stay tuned for the raid. And that was a nice little hot tub stream. I think it's been quite a successful hot tub stream, in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'm back now. I can donate towards the chair. Oh, thank you, Quad Hopkins. Are you donating towards my incredible chair? My Sally Swing. By the way, this is the chair I'm wanting to get. I'll show everyone. Hey, Quad Hopkins. So this is my gold chair. It's the last piece of my setup, really. Apart from the pieces we need to periodically upgrade, like PC parts and that, but if we're talking like parts of the setup that I use every day, it's this chair here. It's the Sally Swing chair. So it's kind of looks like this. Actually, I can find a video of it. Let's find a video of it. I'll find you a video. Yeah, by the way, we're in the hot tub tonight, as you can see. We're doing our first ever hot tub stream. It's been great. I've been washing myself with this Dove soap here. Everlasting Dove soap. It seems to never get smaller, this soap. Quite a good brand, as you can see. The Dove. I got a nice loofah here. There we go. Got my silicone scrubber. It's great for washing the hair. This thing, massage the scalp. There we go. Yeah, we've been having a great time in the hot tub today, playing some Stardew. But yeah, let's look at the Sally Swing chair. This is the chair that I'm one day going to get for the setup. Choosing a Sally saddle chair. Hang on. How to adjust the chair. Sally Swing Fit. We'll just look at a trailer for it. Is this a trailer? I guess this is a trailer. Okay, we're gonna watch this. Oh, now it's set to the wrong one again. Hang on. Set to the wrong screen again. Oh, we can change that on my scenes, can't we? Just quickly change it over. There we go. The Sally Swing Fit gamers. This chair is Quad Hopkins going to buy this for us because what an amazing viewer there. Here we go. Sally Swing Fit. So it's like a saddle chair, right? It's adjustable. And I'm going to show you why I want this. This is why. Look, see this posture here. So when you have the Sally chair, it makes your posture like perfect. Look at the spine. See? But if you have a low quality chair like my current chair here, look what's happening to the posture. You got a round spine. That's no good. I'm dying over here. My back is actually terrible. It's the worst it's ever been at the moment. That's pretty much why I want it. So I can have good posture. And no spine problems. So seat middle gap enhances the health of the internal organs in the pelvic area. My internal organs in my pelvic area are getting mushed right now. They're getting crushed. Because there's pressure on them. But here there's no pressure on them, see? So my health of my internal organs is going to be way better. See, look at those internal organs getting mushed. That's what's happening to me. I'm getting mushed. But look, it has a gap in the middle. Gap in the middle. Look at these internal organs. Perfectly fine. Amazing. Increases genital health. No pressure on soft tissues. Right now, my genitals are getting murdered, gamers. My genitals are getting pulverized by this stool I'm on. Seat swing mechanism. This is good too. I do actually have this on my current chair. I have this IKEA stool. It does actually have this. It swings around, but it kind of swings around a bit too much. It's kind of just a loose chair. Not the crotch shot. Yeah, you got to have the crotch shot. Understand the chair. Increases circulation, prevents pains and degeneration in joints, makes the lower back move. See this? Can move around a bit. That's beautiful. See the anatomic design. Concave area under the inner thighs. This is genius. It's just like a horse's saddle if you think about it. So this concave area gives you more circulation in your thighs here, so your thighs aren't getting choked off. My thighs right now are getting absolutely choked. My thighs have no circulation. My legs feel like they're about to fall off. So this would be great for me. No disturbance on blood circulation or lymph flow. Beautiful. And also, look, it has little massage areas for your feet. Massage the fatigue away from your feet while working. Reflexological effect on the whole body. See, massage your feet, massage everything. Basically, trigger points or whatever in your feet. You're going to feel fantastic. That looks nice, actually, to put your feet on, doesn't it? That looks so nice to massage your feet on. But yeah, sit happy with Sally. That's what I want to do. I want to sit happy with Sally. It has no back support. You don't need the support. You don't need the support. That's the whole point. Look, you don't need the support because, look, your body's going to support itself. Okay? You see that? Because it puts you in the right posture. It's like standing posture. When you stand up, are you like, I wish I had back support? No. No one needs back support when you're standing up. No one should need back support when you're sitting down. Not if you're sitting down in the correct posture. So yeah, this is going to be amazing. By the way, I've tried one of these chairs before. They are actually incredible. That's why I want one. Because I tried one. And I was like, this is the best thing. But they're like really expensive. 700 to 800 pounds. It's the dream though. It's the dream chair. Yeah, you just saw why that was good, right? Let's look at someone actually on the chair.
Hi, I'm gonna talk about the most common mistakes people do when using the Sally Saddle chair.
I'm just trying to find a good video first.
To the front, you need to more comfort because they're in the hip joint to have it.
Nah, this isn't good a video. I hope they don't like copy. Do you think they're going to copyright strike me for watching their videos? I'm just trying to show everyone the chair, you know? I don't know if there are any better videos on this. Yeah, there are lots of little videos, but Sally chairs in home office. Well, that's what I'll be doing basically. Let's have a look at this one. Here you go. Here's a nice like commercial on the chair. We're all concerned with your back support. I don't need back support. I don't have back support right now. I just want sit support. Sit support. That's what I need. Yeah, I don't want back support. My back supports itself. Sport thought you were in the hot tub. I am in the hot tub, Lee. Look. What are you talking about? Why, if I were not in the hot tub, why would I be singing hot tub tunes while scrubbing myself with soap? Think about it, Lee. Think about it. Okay. Wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? Why would I be rubbing soap on myself if I were not in a hot tub? Or at least in a bath. What does that even mean? Some people called me pelvic support in high school. Wait, what? Doubt it. Free advertisement. Yeah. And ball support. No, it's actually you want your balls unsupported. You want your legs supported, but you want your balls unsupported, so there's a gap there for the balls. Or any other genitals you have. It's not just for balls, it's for any kind of genitals. This is why I need this chair, because my genitals are getting pushed up into my neck right now by this chair. It's really unhealthy for me. Oh, look how comfortable that looks. Oh, that would be so good. Look at that happy ass. As a happy ass. So this is for home office. And you know what's great about these, right? If you need to pick up something off the floor, it's so easy. You can just like go down really easy and pick it up off the floor. Like you can wheel around. You see how your legs are kind of like almost, they're not like bent. They're just a little bit bent. This means you can scoot around with your feet. Like you can move on this thing. You can move around. Like if you were like, oh, there's the remote over there. She could literally wheel away and wheel herself over to the remote and then wheel back. It's so good for that. It's so good for movement. So if you have multiple stations in your workroom, you can like zoom around. These are very common, these types of chairs in like dental offices where they need to scoot around and pick up stuff and then go back. Yeah, it's really good for that. And it'd be good for my office because I need to scoot around and pick stuff up and things like that. So they're also just... these are the best chairs, okay? These other kinds of office chairs you have out there in the world, they're all a scam. Sally is the one original true chair that you want. That's my opinion anyway. I'll be getting a Sally one day. One day I'll be getting a Sally. Yeah, so Quad Hopkins, feel free to go through my Ko-fi page there and send me the Sally money. I'll order the chair immediately, thank you. Thank you for supporting Quad Hopkins. Thank you, thank you. They're not actually going to donate me the money, are they? Why, Quad Hopkins, do you tease me about this chair? You come in, you say you're going to help me with the chair. No help ever comes through. So sad. Leave me wanting. But anyway, gamers, we're going to leave it there, and we're going to raid somebody. I don't see the Cory. Oh, the Ko-Fi. You don't see it? It's on my, on Twitch, it's on my About page. It's there. Oh, I see. So that's the stream elements. Oh, Maybe they did donate through Stream Elements. You can donate through Stream Elements. That's fine. Yeah, you're right. It's not actually there right now. You have to put it in the chat. There it is then. There's the Ko-Fi link. It's in the chat there. There's the Ko-Fi link. And now we're going to raise somebody, chat. Who are we going to raid though? Oh, it's recommending me hot tub streamers now because I was just streaming in the hot tub channel. It's recommending me a lot of hot tub people now. Best AI models and music. No, thank you. Okay, I'm going to have to scroll through all these hot tub streamers to find the non-hot tub streamers. Wait, yoga? This isn't a hot tub stream. People are just doing yoga and they're streaming in the hot tub section. That's not hot tub, that's yoga. This is false advertising. Not like me, who's actually in a hot tub. In the hot tub section. Like I should be. Can I still donate off stream? You can indeed, Quad Hopkins. You can indeed. Yeah, so the donations can happen off stream, on stream. Doesn't matter. The donation links are always live. It's this person's birthday. Let's raid this person because it's their birthday. Does not follow me. They don't follow me? That is sad. I follow this person, but they don't follow me. And I raided them one time in the last 30 days and they didn't follow me. That's actually sad. Are they not... Oh, they are streaming though. Okay. Anyway, we're going to raid this person who doesn't follow me. But it's their birthday, so say happy birthday to them. Oh, I'm subscribed to them. Someone gave me a gifted sub as well. I'm a subscriber. I'm going to raid them. Someone gave me a gifted to Ice Rocker. That's nice. Where's the sound? There it is.
What do I have in here for
Famous
stuff?
Okay, birthday raid. Let's go. Everyone say happy birthday in their chat.
Thank you for being as chronically online as I am.
Not chronically online enough. You're not following Kuroku Gaming. You,
What about,
that's the real test of if you're chronically online. If you're following me.
Gonna hurt my
the
feelings?
scarecrow bird thing or whatever.
Make some fucking room. This dick is big.
Not the scarecrow, the
thanks
crow
for
bird thing.
Okay, have a good time with Ice Rocker Gamers.
The crow bird
I'll
thing
be
where it's
streaming
like,
very, very
I'm
soon. I'll probably see you all tomorrow again, but
sticks with
Just
love.
now?
I don't know if it will be Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Might be something else.
Yep.
Why is the chat broken today? People are right. The chat is broken on Twitch today.
Becky. No, you can't.
Also, my stream deck is broken. Okay, good night, gamers. See you tomorrow. Will my stream stop now? Because I've been having trouble with the stream deck.
You can wasp drivers still, dude. Holy,
Sorry.
I'm so far behind.
Looks like it's not stopping.
She wanted
Okay,
me
I guess
to
we're still
hold
live
it,
because the stream deck's
so that's what
freaking
she
broken.
does, is